Hey everybody, long time no see. I am back with another manga pickups for I don't even know how long, because it's been forever since I made a video showcasing what manga I've collected. And I think the last one was back from the holiday season, I think anyway. But all the series I've been collecting thus far I've caught up to them, so they've only had, a couple releases, maybe one release a month, one release every 2 months. In Bleach's case, one every 6 months. But now I have a good amount, so I'm going to go ahead and do another pickups and show you what I've gotten. So the first one is Akame ga Kill Volume 5. I really like that cover. Volume 6. And Volume 7. Still enjoying it a little more than the anime, I'd have to say. It's a little more graphic on here, graphic novel. But yeah, the story's still good. The art's still pretty good in its own way, and I just like the volume covers. Look really good. Now here we go with Blue Exorcist Volume 14. Now when I first started collecting manga, Blue Exorcist was one of the first ones I got. I have fond memories of it. I really liked it at first, but I'm starting to lose a lot of interest. Volume 15 is out and I don't even have it, and I haven't even read this volume. I'm really hoping that the story gets a little better because I'm losing a lot of interest in it. But here's Volume 14. And they switched up to making the covers because there used to just be one character in it. Now there's like 6. 4 in that case, or 5. And another series I'm starting to lose interest in is My Hero Academia. I got Volume 3 and Volume 4. And sorry if I showed any of these things before. As I said, it's been a while since I did a pickup, so I don't even know what I showed and what I didn't. I haven't lost faith in this series yet. I keep hearing so many good things about it, so there must be something good about it, and I really like the character designs, I like the artwork. I'm not sure about the story right now, and I also like how these are like comic books. As you can see, it says like, Volume 4, Jump Comics, 25 cents, has like ads in the back and whatnot. I think that's pretty cool. But I'm really hoping I get more interested in this series and the story gets into high grade or whatever. So whoa, the camera, sorry about that, guys. Something new I got into is Black Clover. I didn't know anything about this series. I just went in. I just wanted to read something new. I got the first and second volumes. That's currently what's out right now. And from reading this, it's super cliche shonen stuff, as in, like, very similar to Naruto. There's the main character who's not very talented, but he wants to be the best and prove to everybody that he can be great. He also has like a rival who's naturally just very good and very cool, and everybody likes him and stuff. But I think that's the way a lot of these series start off. The art's pretty good. It has its own world and whatnot. It's starting to build that, and I'm pretty sure it'll get much better in the later volumes. But there it is, Black Clover. I'd recommend you pick it up, just the first volume at least. And one of my favorites of the ongoing series, One Punch Man. I got Volume 7. And I also got the recently released Volume 8 with King on the cover. I always say the same thing about One Punch Man. The art is just fantastic. One thing I don't like, though, is that half the volume is actual story, and then the rest of it is like bonus manga, which is okay, but I myself want to read the story a little better, but the art just makes up for it all. It's just fantastic. Every time I open one of these, I just have to stay slack-jawed of how great the art is. And the story itself is funny, of course, everyone knows, so it's just entertaining in so many ways. If you haven't picked up this series, just pick it up. Even if you don't read manga, I'd recommend just collecting this. It's just an awesome series, and I always look forward to the next release. Something else I got, more Dorohedoro. I got Volume 18, and I got Volume 19. The story is, it was supposed to end with Volume 19, but I guess they extended it a little bit. I can't really foresee an ending, currently. I'm still reading volume 19 though, and there's currently a volume 20 release in like Japan, and there's gonna be a 21 soon. But I really hope they do wrap up the story. I don't want it to drag on for too long. But the art's still great in its own way. It's still pretty gritty. I don't want to show any spoilers, but you know, it's like this kind of stuff. It's like very looks like it's good, but I don't know. It's so strange. I can't really put my eye on it. Some other observation I wanted to make about volume 19 is that it is way thicker than, say, the first volume. When the first volume of Dora and Hedoro came out, I was very confused because I thought, you know, the Viz signature books were pretty thick, but you know, the first volumes were like magazine thin size, but this one, whoa, it's like they put in way more extra chapters into it, which is a good thing since I always like more bang for your buck. Another series I picked up again is more Prison School. I got volume 3 and volume 4, and these are of course 2-in-1s. One volume is like on the front, the other covers on the back. The story's still cool, still of course very fan servicey, but I like the design. I like the comedy in it. It's top notch. Always looking forward to Prison School as well. Can't wait for the next volume. Now, something that was gonna lose my interest, but then took it up to 20, is the 7 Deadly Sins. I got volume 11, volume 12, volume 13, 14, and 15 with Merlin on the cover. This series, I would say it ended its first arc. Now the final fight of that arc, I guess you could say, it was starting to drag on and it started to get boring. I was super close to just not even reading it anymore. But I think starting with volume 14, they picked it up super hard. They introduced some new enemies, and they're just awesome. I really like their designs, and they're definitely a threat to the 7 Deadly Sins, who are, so far have been stomping through every single enemy that they go through, but these guys are on a different level. And I can't wait for the next volume. It's just going to get better from here on. If you're thinking about picking up that series, definitely do it. It's well worth it. Another observation before I let this go is I really like the spines. Once again, I always have to say that. I like how they all connect like that. I think that's pretty cool. Alright. Now I got more Magi. I got volume 16, 17, 18, and 19. There's a major battle going on right now in this part of the story. All those volumes are in the same place. Definitely volume 18 and volume 19 are really cool. They have some pretty cool fights in them. And yeah, just waiting for volume 19. That one's one I'm looking forward to, definitely. Something I got into once again is Terraform Mars. I got volume 8, volume 10, volume 11, volume 12, and volume 13. Now, I said I got into it again because I dropped it because I accidentally got volume 9 instead of volume 8. So then I just didn't continue the story, but then I got the opportunity to get some more volumes, so I finally got volume 8. The character on the cover of volume 8 doesn't interest me at all, so I thought it was going to be super boring, and it kind of was. But the story's kind of picking up, but it's still not as good as it was during the first volumes, which I thought were amazing. But I do really hope that the story does pick up a little bit. Something should happen because it's kind of getting a little bland and boring and whatnot. Alright, now almost done here, guys. Now, something that's not manga that I picked up, but is kind of somewhat related, I guess, is Kizumonogatari, A Wound's Tale. This is a light novel, and it's supposed to be like the first story in the Monogatari series. I think this is like the second book that was released, but Vertical released it first here. But anyway, yeah, Vertigo released it first here. I actually did read all of it. I was interested into this series. I, of course, have the anime, but I haven't really watched it. People say that it's more tuned towards a Japanese audience since it has, like, wordplay in it that we wouldn't understand, and that's why they wouldn't dub the anime. This was a little weird to read since it did have some things that I really didn't understand in it. But it was good nonetheless. I really enjoyed it. That's the first light novel I actually read and finished, and I enjoyed it a lot. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the other books, but I'll probably get the next one just to see how it is, and hopefully I don't lose interest. And I got more Tokyo Ghoul. I got volume 6, volume 7, which I thought was going to be the start of, like, the actual series, because this is how you see the main character all the time with the white hair and the, you know, the one eye and whatnot when he's all crazy. And volume 8. Now, the story is definitely picking up. The main character, Kaneki, has, undergone some changes, and now he's actually a threat to the other ghouls and whatnot. The art is still a little rough. It's getting a little better. These volume covers are pretty cool. I like the art, the way it's done. Like this one, for example, 8 is pretty cool. Volume 7 is cool as well. Volume 6 is cool as well. Yeah, I can't wait to get into the other parts. I keep hearing that the anime is super godly. The manga, yeah, is super good. Heard the anime is pretty good too, but not as good as the manga, so can't wait to get more of the volumes. So some things I'm not sure I showed. I actually got another volume of the one and only Vagabond. Can't even fully show this thing because it's super big. The art is still freaking incredibly amazing. The story is actually pretty touching, and it's pretty good. You know, the main character is still trying to be the best, and he's grown up, especially since the last volume. Just a great story and great characters, great art. Can't say enough about it. Of course, the only turn-off of it is that the volumes are pretty darn expensive. But, if you can get them on sale, it's absolutely worth it. Takehiko Inoue's art is just unparalleled. Maybe the only person who can go up against him, from what I've read, is maybe, Kentaro Miura from Berserk, who thankfully is, releasing every month now. I've been reading it. I can't wait for the next volume to come out. But enough of that. Thanks a lot for watching. It was a pretty long video. I don't know when I'm going to do the next one. Maybe, maybe the holiday season again when Right Stuff has another sale. Starting to actually run out of room to put all this manga. But, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you all have a great day. And, yeah, stay watching and go read some manga or go watch some anime. Have a great day, guys.